There's a love beneath the quiet that still whispers your name to me. A feeling I thought I buried long ago, but keeps rising every time the night gets lonely. I keep trying to outrun the memories, but they find me in the slow hours, wrapping around my thoughts like the warmth of your breath used to. You were the gentle answer to a question I didn't know I carried. The softest part of my hardest days, the light I searched for without knowing. Your smile could break through any storm, a simple curve that felt like sunrise. And every time you looked my way, the world softened just enough to breathe. Now I sit alone with the echoes, listening to the quiet between my heartbeats, wondering how something so beautiful could slip away without a sound. Love is quiet like that, soft when it arrives, silent when it leaves, loudest only in the spaces it once filled. If I could turn back the clock, I'd hold you closer, speak louder, love softer, and give you every part of me that fear stole away. But time only moves forward, dragging us toward different futures, even when our hearts linger in the same past. Still I believe there's a love beneath this quiet, a love that remembers your touch, your laughter, your warmth against my skin, and keeps me company when the world grows too heavy. Maybe that's all we're meant to keep, a memory that comforts even when it bleeds. The night is quiet, but my heart is beating loud enough to break. Every echo in this room keeps calling out your name. You're standing by the window, staring out into the dark, like you're scared to let me close enough to read your hidden parts. I can see it in your shoulders, in the way you hold your breath. There's a story in your silence you're afraid to let reflect. But darling, I've been patient with the secrets that you guard. I know love can come unsteady when the past has left its scars. You turn to me so slowly, like you're moving through a dream. Your eyes are filled with questions that are drowning in the deep. I take a step towards you gently, reaching for your shaking hands. And in that fragile moment I begin to understand. You don't have to hide your trembling. You don't have to run away. I'm strong enough to hold you if the darkness wants to stay. Let me be the one who hears you when your soul begins to speak. Let me touch the parts of you you've been too scared to let me keep. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, calling softly out to mine, like a rhythm made of longing, like a truth you can't define. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, pulling me into your light, like the universe is whispering that this is meant tonight. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, and I know you feel it too. Baby, every beat you're hiding brings me closer into you. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, and I'm falling where you are. You tell me you've been broken by the promises you kept, by the people who abandoned in when you were at your best. You've learned to build your walls so high no one could ever climb. But baby, I've been patient, taking time, step after time. I'm not here to rush your healing or to force you into place. I just wanna see the softness you've been hiding in your space. You move a little closer, letting go a little more, and I feel your heartbeat steady like it's something to adore. My fingers trace your jawline, drawing comfort in the skin, and you melt into the moment like you're letting someone in. You whisper that you're trying, that you're scared to trust again. But love is growing in the places where the fear has always been. Every tear that's raining softly tells a truth you never said. And I'm learning every rhythm of the thoughts inside your head. You don't need to fear the future, don't need to fear my touch. I'm here to offer gentleness when the world is giving rough. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, reaching out across the room, calling me into your orbit, like a quiet tender tune. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, die, and I'm falling where you are. Let the night become our shelter. Let the fear fall out of you. Let me show you what it feels like to be held and understood. We don't need a perfect ending. We don't need to write it now. We just need a single moment where our hearts can both allow. Take my hands and feel the steady you've been searching for so long. You don't have to face the shadows when with me you can belong. If tomorrow brings uncertainty, we'll face it side by side. But tonight your heartbeat tells me there's no need to hide. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, beating louder all the time, calling out for something real, something steady, something mine. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, and it's calling me to stay. Every pulse a little promise that we'll make it through the day. I hear your heartbeat in the dark, and it lights the path anew. The night is falling gently, painting shadows on your skin. And every line your body draws pulls me further in. There's a rhythm in your breathing, like a song I almost know. A melody that rises every time you let it show. You move like quiet thunder, soft but shaking something deep. And I'm losing all the moments that I promised I would keep. I didn't plan to want you, didn't plan to fall this fast, but now I'm caught inside your orbit and I'm praying it will last. Your touch is like a language that my heart already speaks, telling stories without words, filling up the parts I seek. You don't have to say a thing, your silence pulls me through, and I could spend 1,000 nights just learning more of you. Try not to lose control, but every time you pull me near, my pulse becomes a whisper that only you can hear. If loving you is reckless, then I'll risk it all tonight. Just let me fall completely, let me fall into your light. I lose myself in you, in the way you breathe my name, in the heat beneath your touch that sets my heartbeat into flame. I lose myself in you, in the softness of your eyes, in the way you draw me closer like the moon pulls at the tide. I lose myself in you, and I don't wanna be found. Let the world fall out of focus when you're the only sound. I lose myself in you, in everything you do, baby. I lose myself in you. Your voice is like a promise, hidden underneath the dark. Something fragile, something fearless, something aiming for my heart. I've been walking through my days pretending I don't feel this way, but every second that you're near me makes my walls begin to sway. You lean in just a little and my breath forgets its path. My thoughts turn into rivers running wild beneath your laugh. I'm trying not to tremble when your fingertips collide with the places on my body where my fears still try to hide. But you touch me like forgiveness, like you see the truth inside, like you're reading all the chapters that I never could describe. And suddenly the stories I've been scared to speak aloud don't feel so heavy anymore with you around. If you only knew the way your presence unties every knot, how the moment you step closer I forget what I forgot. So take the pieces of my chaos, take the parts I never show. With you I'm ready now to let the deepest versions grow. I lose myself in you, in the way you take my hand, like you know the secret language of the things I never planned. I lose myself in you, in the way your heartbeat sings, in the quiet in between us where my wounded spirit mends. I lose myself in you, like I'm falling into truth. Let the night keep spinning slowly with my soul aligned to you. I lose myself in you, in everything you do. Baby, I lose myself in you. Hold me like you're certain, like you're not afraid to stay, like the world outside this moment can just fade itself away. If tomorrow brings a question, let's not answer it tonight. Let's get tangled in the feeling, let's get lost beneath the light. You don't have to promise him, you don't have to swear a thing. Just stay with me a little longer, feel the truth that love can bring. I'll follow every heartbeat, every whisper, every cue, 'cause every road I follow seems to lead me back to you. I lose myself in you, in the rise and in the fall, in the way you pull me deeper till I can't resist at all. I lose myself in you, in the parts you try to hide, in the tender little moments only love can reset. I lose myself in you, and I don't wanna wait through. If losing me means finding us, I'll gladly fall into you. I lose myself in you, in everything you do. Baby, I lose myself in you. It's past midnight and the world outside is quiet as a breath, but inside this room my thoughts keep running wild without a rest. Your name keeps echoing softly like a song stuck in my mind. Every note a little secret that I'm scared for you to find. I replay the way you touched my hand like it was something small, but the spark it left behind me keeps on burning through it all. I shouldn't fall this easy, but with you I always do. Every shadow in my heart finds a place to shine with you. You laugh like summer thunder, soft but shaking through my bones. And every time you look at me, I feel a truth I've never known. It scares me how I want you, how I need you close tonight, but fear and longing live together in the corners of my mind. I've been holding back the words, trying not to let them slip, but you pull me like a tide, I'm losing balance, losing grip. And I'm tired of hiding feelings that are begging to be free. Baby, it's time to tell the truth you've pulled out of me. This is my midnight confession, everything I've tried to hide. I'm in love with how you move, how you breathe, how you collide. Every moment that you touch me feels like something made divine. Baby, I can't keep pretending your heart beats tangled into mine. This is my midnight confession, every fear and every truth. If the night decides to judge me, let it still. I fall for you. I don't care about the consequence or any hesitation. Baby, this is my midnight confession. You sit close and the space between us feels like it could break, like the air is turning heavy with the chances we don't take. I watch your lips move gently as you tell another story, but all I hear is how you look beneath the rising morning glory. Oh, I'm drowning in the softness of the words you never say, reading signals in your silence, in the way you glance away. If longing had a temperature, your presence makes me burn. And I'm wondering if loving you is something you might return. My pulse is running faster with each inch you lean my way, like the universe is pushing us together night by day. I know you've been afraid of love, afraid of losing too, but baby, every fear I've had keeps pulling me to you. Maybe we're both terrified of the same kind of fall, but love has never felt this real, this honest, this raw. So let me take the risk tonight and put my heart into your hands, 'cause every sign I see in you is telling me you understand. This is my midnight confession, everything I've held too long. You're the melody I chase when every other note feels wrong. You're the quiet in the chaos, you're the truth behind the lie. Baby, I can't keep resisting, your soul fits perfectly with mine. This is my midnight confession, with the shadows If you want me, just say it, I'll be yours without a doubt. If you need me, I'll show you what real love's about. If you're scared, I'll hold you closer till the fear dissolves away. I'll stay with you until the darkness slowly fades into the day. Take my hand beneath the moonlight, let the truth be ours tonight. Let the world fall out of focus while our hearts stay in the light. If loving you is madness, then I'll gladly lose control. 'Cause every piece of you has settled deep inside my soul. This is my midnight confession. No more hiding, no more doubt. Every whisper of my heartbeat spells your name when it cries out. Take the love I'm laying open, take the truth I never show. Baby, I want you more than you could ever hope to know. This is my midnight confession. Every breath and every fear. If tomorrow tries to question us, I'll still keep you near. Let the world judge what it wants. I've made my declaration. Baby, this is my midnight confession. I've been running in circles all night, trying to feel the pieces of your shadow on my skin. Like every whisper that you left behind kept replaying in the corners of my heartbeat. I close my eyes and I still see you moving through the soft glow of the memories we made. And I wonder if you ever hear the echoes too, the ones that call your name even after the light fades. You were the warmth on my coldest days, the gentle fire that kept me breathing slow, the quiet truth behind every lie I told myself when I said I didn't need you anymore. But the truth is heavy and it settles deeper every time the night gets quiet, pulling me back to every moment when our souls touched in the dark without trying. I feel the rhythm of your heartbeat in the silence, like the universe still remembers how we moved. Two constellations spinning too close, but close enough to burn something real. You held me like a secret you were afraid to lose, and I held you like a promise I didn't know how to keep. But time was a thief, we never stopped, stealing seconds, stealing warmth, stealing us piece by piece. Now I stay awake, listening to the echoes, wondering if you still dream in the colors of our nights, or if you're painted over all the moments where my hands found the meaning of home on your skin. I replay the sound of your laughter, that soft rhythm that made the whole world slow down. And I wonder if somewhere you're still smiling at the ghosts of the love we drowned. It's strange how forever felt so close when our fingers intertwined like they were made to fit. Strange how you could look at me and make me forget every fear I tried to hide. You were the calm in the storm I carried, the shelter I didn't know how to ask for, the melody that wrapped around my broken broken pieces and made them feel like they could heal someday. But here I am, tracing the outlines of an empty room, where your voice once danced against my walls, where your touch lingered like a gentle sunrise, pulling me out of a life without meaning. If loving you was a lesson, then losing you was the test I never learned to pass. And every night I fail again when I hear your heartbeat in the silence that you left. Tell me, do you ever feel the weight of what we could have been? Do you ever hear the echoes calling you back? Because I swear the wind still carries your name every time I open the window to breathe. I swear the moon still remembers your touch every time it pours silver light across my bed, as if it's trying to remind me that some loves never really leave, they just change shape. I try to move forward, but every road curves back to the first time you smiled at me, the first time my soul recognized yours, the first time everything felt possible. Maybe we were too young, maybe we were too afraid, maybe we were too close to something real and didn't know how to hold it without breaking. But even now, when the world feels too heavy and my heart feels too tired to speak, there's a softness in my memories of you that keeps me warm through the longest nights. You were a chapter I still reread, a song I still hum without thinking, a heartbeat I still chase in the dark when I need to remember what love once felt like. So if you ever hear the echoes, if you ever feel the shadows of my hands reaching out, just know I never stopped caring, I never stopped hoping you found your light. Even if it wasn't with me, and maybe someday in another lifetime, when the stars rewrite the story of us, we'll find our way back to the place where love wasn't something we ran from, but something we finally learned how to keep.
The moon is hanging low tonight, soft like velvet on the quiet sky. And I'm sitting here trying to unravel all the things I never said. Your name keeps echoing in the spaces between my breaths, slipping in like a quiet confession I didn't plan to make. I trace circles on the window glass, watching the city lights blur into shapes that remind me of the nights we shared, nights when your heartbeat felt like a language only my skin could understand, nights when the world shrank down to the curve of your smile. I still feel the warmth of your hands, even though time has tried to fade it, like ink bleeding slowly into the edges of an old letter. I wonder if you ever think about the way rushing back inside my head. These are my moonlit confessions, drifting through the night. All the love I never spoke, glowing softly in the light. Baby, you were everything I couldn't say, but always felt inside. These moonlit confessions spill from me like tides. Oh, I wish you knew how hard I tried. I walk past places we once touched, like memories could breathe, like they're waiting for us to return and finish the story we abandoned halfway. Sometimes I catch myself turning around, expecting you to be there, smiling that quiet smile that always melted the noise around me. But the world keeps moving, and I keep standing still, trapped in moments that no longer belong to us. Your voice lingers like a ghost in the corners of my mind, haunting me in the gentlest way, reminding me of everything I lost. I replay the last night we held each other, the way your breath trembled against my neck, like you were trying to hold on. Maybe we both knew the ending was coming, even before the words formed, even before we let the silence close in. If I had spoken then, if I had told you what my heart refused to hide, maybe the night wouldn't have swallowed us whole. Now every time the moon rises, it pulls the truth out of me, soft and painful, like a confession, begging to be heard. Under the moonlight's gentle glow, all the things I hid begin to show. Every word I never said comes pouring out instead. These are my moonlit confessions, drifting through the night. All the love I never spoke, glowing softly in the light. Baby, you were everything I couldn't say, but always felt inside. These moonlit confessions spill from me like tides. I wish you knew how hard I tried. Maybe love is stronger in the moments we let slip away, stronger in the memories we can't seem to shake. If I could rewrite the past, I'd hold you closer than before. I'd tell you every truth I buried deep, every feeling I tried to ignore. Your absence echoes louder than your presence ever did, and I'm left with these late night thoughts, unspoken words I can't keep hid. If the moon could carry messages, I'd send them all to you. Every whisper, every longing, every quiet, I still love you. These are my moonlight confessions, drifting through the night. All the love I never spoke, glowing softly in the light. Baby, you were everything I couldn't say, but always felt inside. These moonlit the pieces that remain. I'll whisper what I never said and pray the night carries your name.
I've been wandering through the glow of neon signs, feeling the static hum beneath the night. Every corner still remembers you, every shadow shaped like the space you left behind. I touch the window glass and see your face, forming in the reflections of strangers passing by. It's strange how the world still feels like you're here. No time keeps pushing me deeper into goodbye. I chase the echo of your footsteps through the places where we used to breathe. I trace the outline of your memory like a faded map. I refuse to leave. Even the silence holds your voice like a secret pressed against my skin. And no matter how many times I try, I fall right back into the night you live within. Yeah. Maybe I was never ready to let you go. Baby, love is something only the broken know. But every time I try to break free, your heartbeat calls me back to what we used to be. You're my neon heartbeat, oh, going through the dark, a rhythm in the shadows, oh, a flicker in my heart. Even when I run, I feel you pulling me apart. Baby, you're my neon heartbeat, lighting up the scars. I still hear your melody every time the night restarts. I walk through memories like alleyways, each one leading me somewhere new. But no matter where I end up standing, it circles back to you. Your laughter echoes in the spaces between the passing cars. Your touch lingers like a constellation carved into the dark. I replay the moments when you held my world together with your hand. Now I'm left with pieces falling, slipping through like drifting sand. Sometimes I whisper to the sky, hoping somehow it whispers back, telling me the love we lost might still find its way down the right track. Maybe someday I'll learn how to let you fade, but tonight I'm tangled in the music that your memory made. Every breath feels like a step too deep. Every dream feels like a promise I can't keep. You're my neon heartbeat, oh, glowing through the dark, rhythm in the shadows, oh, a flicker in my heart. Even when I run, I feel you pulling me apart. Baby, you're my neon heartbeat, lighting up the scars. I still hear your melody every time the night restarts. If I could turn back time, I'd trace the lines that led us here. Hold you close enough to drown the doubt and quiet every fear. But the night is honest, and it shows me what I'm scared to see. That even in the dark, your heart still beats inside of me. So let the neon flicker, and let the memories glow. I'll follow your heartbeat anywhere it wants to go. I've been drifting through the hours, letting the night unfold slow, thinking about the way you hold me like you're never letting go. City lights glow on your skin like the pain in you can go. And I swear that every moment with you feels like coming home. You whisper things you never say to anyone but me. Soft words curling in the dark like waves upon the sea. Your heartbeat matches mine, falling into perfect time, and suddenly the world feels right, like everything aligns. I'm tracing constellations on the edges of your smile. Every second with you lingers, stretching out for miles. We don't need to rush, no hurry pulling us apart, 'cause every breath you take is written somewhere in my heart. And I know you've been afraid of being left behind again, but darling, let me take that away. This time it's not pretend. Hold on to me a little closer, let the shadows fade away. I'm here to stay, I'm here to stay. Tonight I choose you, every moment, every truth. I choose the way your voice shakes when you're telling me the truth. I choose the nights we're tangled up with nothing else to do. Out of every star above us, I still fall right into you. Tonight I choose you, and I'll choose you every time. Even when the dawn is breaking and the light begins to climb, nothing in this world could ever pull me from your side. Tonight I choose you, tonight I choose you. Your hands feel like forgiveness when they wrap around my waist, pulling me a little closer like you're scared I might escape. But I'm not going anywhere, I'm standing right here with you, learning all the pieces of your past that still bleed through. You don't have to hide your fractures or pretend you never bruised. I'll take every part you give me, even ones you fear to lose. Love was never meant to be a war for you to fight alone. Let me be the quiet shelter where you finally feel known. So talk to me in whispers, tell me stories you deny. I'll listen like your secrets were the sun against the sky. And if the darkness ever tries to take you far from me, I'll be the voice that pulls you back from where you cannot see. question why. I'll prove it every night until the oceans all run dry. The world can try to shake us, but we'll never break in two. 'Cause every breath I breathe leads right back into you. Tonight I choose you. Every moment, every truth. I choose the way your hope returns when I'm looking into you. I choose the silent conversations only hearts can ever do. No matter where the road is turning, I'll keep choosing you. So take my hands and trust me. Let the night consume the past. We'll build something unbroken, something made to last. I'm not scared of tomorrow, I'm only scared of losing you. So if you choose me too, then there's nothing we can't do. Tonight I choose you. Every heartbeat, every view. I choose the way you look at me like I'm something new. I choose the love you give me when the world is turning blue. Out of every life I've lived, I'd still come back to you. Tonight I choose you. And when the morning light is through, I'll still be here beside you, whispering I choose you. Nothing could replace you, nothing ever will. Tonight I choose you. And I'm choosing you still. I keep tracing the shadows on your skin in my mind. The way your warmth lingered even after you were gone. Like the night refused to let your memory fade, even when the morning begged me to move on. I still remember how your voice would wrap around me, soft as rainfall on a window at 3 a.m. And how your touch could slow the world until there was nothing left but you and me breathing. Every moment with you felt like a dream that I wasn't ready to wake from. A secret I wish the universe would let me keep a little longer, maybe forever. But forever was never ours to hold. It slipped through our fingers like smoke, leaving behind the echoes of everything we tried to become but couldn't stay. I lie awake, searching for you in the silence, listening for the rhythm of your heartbeat in the air that used to feel full of you. Now hollow, quiet, cold, and I wonder if somewhere you're doing the same. Reaching for a memory that still burns despite the darkness around it. kept my soul from breaking. The calm in the chaos I carried, even when I didn't know how to ask for peace. You held me like you understood me in a way the world never could. And I love you without knowing how dangerous it was to need someone that deeply. Now the shadows are all I have left, dancing across the walls like ghosts of us, reminding me of every moment when love felt too real to lose. I still feel your warmth in the spaces where your hands once held my truth. And I keep replaying the way you looked at me like I was something worth fighting for. If time would listen, I beg it to take me back to you, to the laughter, the breathless nights, the quiet conversations we shared in the dark. But time keeps pushing forward, dragging me away from the memory of home I found in your heartbeat. Still I hold on, because letting go feels like losing a part of myself. So if you ever hear my voice in the wind, if you ever feel the pull of what we once had, know that I'm still here, carrying the shadows of your touch, like a promise I'll never break. And maybe one day our paths will cross again, and the pieces we lost will finally find a way to fit. You walked in like the quiet after someone finally learns to breathe, like the night was holding open every door you couldn't see. You sat down beside me slowly, like you weren't sure you belonged, but your presence changed the room, like it had been waiting all along. Your fingers brushed the table, tracing patterns in the wood, like you were trying to find a rhythm to match the way you should. And when you looked at me, your eyes were shadows mixed with light, 1,000 stories hidden in the corners of the night. I wanted just to reach for you, to let your worries melt away, to tell you everything would settle if you'd let yourself stay. The silence wrapped around us like a blanket made of gold, and in that fragile moment I felt your heart unfold. You don't have to run again, you don't have to disappear. Every piece of you is safe when you are standing here. So breathe with me a little while, let the noise fade out of sight. We're stronger in the quiet, in the softness of the night. Stay until the sunrise, stay until the sky turns blue. I don't need a million reasons just to spend the night with you. Stay until the morning when the shadows fade away. Let me prove while hiding bruises underneath. But darling, every scar you hold is something I'll embrace. A map of where you've traveled just to reach this little space. You don't have to be unshaken, you don't always have to shine. I'll take you in your pieces, I'll love the parts you call not fine. So let your guard fall gently like the snow outside the door, and let me show you love the way you've never felt before. We'll move like whispered secrets through the quiet of the room, our shadows dancing softly in the halo of the moon. And if your tears start falling, let them fall into my hands. I'll hold them like they matter, I'll understand. Let me be the reason that you feel safe again tonight. Let me hold the fear you carry, let me guide you toward the light. You don't have to stand alone, you don't have to hide the pain. With me you're never breaking, you're becoming whole again. Stay until the sunrise, stay until the world turns new. Let the moments in between us be the proof I choose you. Stay until the morning when the dark has lost its fight. Let me wrap you in my arms and keep you warm until the light. Stay until the sunrise, stay until the fear is gone. You don't have to rush away, just breathe and carry on. Stay until the morning light is breaking through. Baby, stay until the sunrise. Let me stay with you. We don't need to speak a word, your heartbeat tells me everything. The way it stumbles when I touch you, like a bird that learns to sing. Let the world fall out of focus, let the past fall out of frame. Let the night become the shelter where your heart can speak its name. If loving you is fragile, then I'll hold you like it's art. Careful with the colors painted on the canvas of your heart. If time decides to test us, I will always choose your side. I'll be steady as an ocean, you'll be safe within the tide. Stay until the sunrise, let the mornings find us close. Let the light reveal the softness of the love we've come to know. Stay until the shadows melt into a brighter view. Baby, stay until the sunrise, and I'll be stay with you. Stay until the sunrise, stay until the world feels right. I'll be here tomorrow morning, I'll be yours beyond the night. Stay until the sunrise. I've been running through these city nights, chasing every echo of your name. Streetlights flicker like they're trying to remind me of the way you used to glow. No matter what I try to do, every breath feels incomplete. Every night plays on repeat. You're my midnight pulse, running through my veins. Every beat remind me why nothing feels the same. Caught up in the love we lost, but I still feel the flame. Baby, you're my midnight pulse, whispering your name. Even when the world moves on, I'm stuck inside your song. The only rhythm I can shake, the place where I belong. I've been driving down these empty roads, hoping I might find a trace of you. Maybe in the glow of a window, or in the shadows where the night feels new. I keep imagining your silhouette dancing slow, the way your body moved in sync with mine. You were poetry wrapped in skin, a masterpiece painted in the colors of a fragile time. Sometimes I close my eyes and hear your voice, soft like rain on rooftop glass, telling me everything's alright, telling me love like ours will last. But promises break like waves, and hearts don't always heal at the same pace. Still I'm searching through the crowd for something that reminds me of your face, and I keep drifting back to you. No matter what I try to do, every breath feels incomplete. Every night plays on repeat. You're my midnight pulse, running through my veins. Every beat remind me why nothing feels the same. Caught up in the love we lost, but I still feel the flame. You're my midnight pulse, whispering your name. Even when the world moves on, I'm stuck inside your song. You're the rhythm I can shake, the place where I belong. Maybe someday I'll learn to breathe without the sound of you. Maybe someday I'll find a light that isn't colored by your truth. But tonight the sky is heavy with the weight of what we used to be, and I'm still tangled in the echoes of your heartbeat calling me. If time could bend, I'd fold the nights until I'm back inside your arms. If love could mend, I'd stitch the pieces where we fell apart. But all I have is memory, a fragile song beneath my skin. And every time the darkness falls, I let your melody pull me in. You're my midnight pulse, running through my veins. Every beat remind me why nothing feels the same. I know though we faded out, but I still feel the flame. Baby, you're my midnight pulse, whispering your name. Even if tomorrow steals the hope I'm holding on. You're the rhythm I can shake, the ghost inside my soul. You're the peace I never lose, even when the night is gone. So here I am again, listening in to the shadows sing. Your memory like a slow burning fire beneath my skin. And until the morning breaks this spell, I'll follow your pulse through the dark where we once lived so well. love beneath the quiet that still whispers your name to me. A feeling I thought I buried long ago, but keeps rising every time the night gets lonely. I keep trying to outrun the memories, but they find me in the slow hours, wrapping around my thoughts like the warmth of your breath used to. You were the gentle answer to a question I didn't know I carried it. The softest part of my hardest days, the light I searched for without knowing your smile could break through any storm. A simple curve that felt like sunrise. And every time you looked my way, the world softened just enough to breathe. Now I sit alone with the echoes, listening to the quiet between my heartbeats, wondering how something so beautiful could slip away without a sound. Love is quiet like that, soft when it arrives, silent when it leaves, loudest only in the spaces it once filled. If I could turn back the clock, I'd hold you closer, speak louder, love softer, and give you every part of me that fear stole away. But time only moves forward, dragging us toward different futures, even when our hearts linger in the same past. Still I believe there's a love beneath this quiet, a love that remembers your touch, your laughter, your warmth against my skin, and keeps me company when the world grows too heavy. Maybe that's all